everyone, just wanted to pop on here and have a little chat. Maybe I should do the chat vlogs in a playlist. Kind of quite like it. Just wanted to drop in and say hello. I wanted to tell you something. I've really been enjoying this mascara. It's a Profusion Fakes Lash Mascara, and I've had this a little bit of time since around Christmas when my friend bought it for me, and I've finished my Fast Lash one from collection, so I had to start a new one, and this is becoming my new favourite. I think it's still available over at B&M, but all B&M's different. £2.49 I think, don't quote me on it, but it's got one of them nice thin ones with the I don't know if the plastic bristles are normal ones. It's a wiggly wand. Anyway, what I wanted to say is this is gorgeous. It makes my lashes look so long. It's really nice because my lashes are short. I wish I had longer ones. Neil has long lashes. It's not fair. Anyway, so I've got this and I've really been loving it. And what was it I wanted to say? Oh yeah, a YouTuber I watched reviewing this, because I was a bit worried it was going to be dried out because I opened it early to try it, mainly because of this review. So I had this, like I said, December, and ignore the fan noise. I'm sorry if it's annoying, it's just I can't do anything without fans on at the minute because it gets too hot. You're lucky I've turned the big one off for the moment. So anyway, like I said, I seen a review of this, and the reviewer, the YouTuber, said it clumped, it made it like spider lashes, and it was horrible, and then the end popped off and everything. I think I've told you on a video when I got this and shown it you. And so I thought I've got to try it out, and I liked it then, and then I left it in the drawer because I thought I don't want to continue using it. I want to finish the other one. So finished the other one, tried to revive that bit. It was dried out, so I popped it in a mug of boiling hot water, but it's not done anything. I've had it so long. I know they say use mascaras every 3-6 months, but sod that, it's only going on my lashes. So anyway, so I had to try it at the time, and it seemed great. So at the end, didn't pop off it or anything. It clips back on anyway, so if it did do that, mind you, if it popped off, it'd pop off in the tube, so it won't be any good, would it? I'm keeping the other one because I want to keep that, because if this does pop off, I've got a wand that I like, because I like these thin ones, I really do. And anyway, so I watched that review and I thought I've got to try it. I've got to try it just to make sure it's just not crap. I never just bought a rubbish one, because I'm really fussy with mascaras, very fussy. So I tried it and I liked it at the time, and then I pushed it in the drawer, and I just thought I'll use it when the other one's used up, blah de blah de blah. And now it's used up, so I bought this one out and I checked it and I thought, oh no, it seems like it's dried out. Oh, please don't be dried out. It's not, it's fine. And I really like it, so I think it's become my new favourite. I really do. And I don't know if our B&M's selling it anymore. I don't know, because unless I need any makeup bits, which I don't, I sort of like don't look at the makeup. They have got this loose face pad over there by W7. Problem is, they haven't got the shade. Ivory looks even a bit dark. I'd rather translucent or transparent, whichever it'll be. So, you know, not going to happen because I can't have anything dark. I like something it's just no colour, if you know what I mean, transparent, translucent. Ivory in the collection one, because the reason for that is because the translucent one, which I've checked in store in Superdrug, is orange. I don't want to go Oompa Loompa anytime soon, so I've got the ivory one in that. But Amazon don't do that now, and I can't really do it. I'm trying to work up to a £25 voucher on Misplay right now. I'm very close. I'm about 300 points away, which can be quite quick to get if you play the right games. So yeah, they're annoying me and all, because most of their games are very tiny amounts, because they've not got the really, you see on Misplay, it's, I'm thinking of showing you it on the phone. Let me have a look. Let me see. Play Just Play as well, because that goes straight to PayPal. I wish Misplay would do that, to be honest, but they just don't. Anyway, I'll show you what I mean. So if I put this screen brightness down a bit, if I can, this is the bit it shows you, you know, if it's a fast payment game or whatever, you know, how much you'd get. Now that is half a star, and so you get about 20 points per checkpoint, and this is a checkpoint which has to go along and get to the end there, and once you get to the next checkpoint you'll get your payment, but this is a tiny amount of earning, so it's not worth it really. And then there is, yeah, here's a fast one. It just wants to, let's turn the volume down. Okay, here's a fast one. It'll show you the game being played. I hope I don't get demonetized. What am I on about? I don't get demonetized. I don't get monetized. Here's a faster one. So on this one, okay, I'll press buttons. On this one, it pays out, you know, a bit more. So this one will be about, I don't know, 80 points maybe, 50, 70, 80 points for each checkpoint, which is good. But there's another thing on there. If you play a game regularly, the same one, your checkpoints will become slower to get, so it will take you a longer time to get to the checkpoint. This is all random, by the way. So it will take you a longer time. So, you know, it can, and a lot of the games now are really slow building, but they do this other thing as well where you can get extra points because they do the bonus bit. But anyway, I've been trying to work up to 25 because, you know, I would like a little bit of a trick, to be honest. It does give you the option of a couple of supermarkets we have here, Sainsbury's and Tesco, but I haven't got any internet access on my phone when I'm out because I haven't got any credit, because, you know, we just can't do that. And the reason why I can't phone you back, Lisa, so if you see this, give me a call at some point. I'll put your name in the starred list so it'll ring, because I've been putting it on Do Not Disturb. Anyway, if I put you in the starred numbers, it'll ring out for you. Anyway, so yeah, same with the Tesco's, but I've got no internet when I go outside, so that's no good. Plus my other gripe is, because I can't find it anywhere as anybody's ever said anything about it, whether the vouchers work when you go to the store and try to use them. So, you know, I could lose 20 odd quid, and that's a lot of money to lose, and feel a bit embarrassed if they go, No, we don't accept that. I don't know why they're telling you we do, because we don't. These are the things that mull around my head. These are the things that go through my head before I've had any problems or encountered them. This is how my head works. I don't know if anybody else has these issues. Does their head work like that? Because mine does. I always... They either say you're a pessimist or an optimist. Well, I'm more the pessimist because I'm definitely not an optimist, you know. So anyway, my week's not been too bad this week. My week's not been too bad. To be honest, it has been a lot worse. So thumbs up and fingers crossed and all of that. I'll do the Donna one. The Donna the Brummy. If you're watching, love you, girl. So anyway, yeah, not too bad. I don't watch so much crime stuff in the day ish. Not watching more than a couple of Emma Kenny videos in the day. Not that I don't want to watch more, I'm trying to limit it because otherwise I'm going to catch up and have to wait, and I'd rather not wait for new content. I'd rather have a backlog. Also, I've been watching some crime series. Now, I'm currently watching Killing Eve, which is brilliant. I've watched The Victim. I had to Google that to explain to me what the hell it was about because I got a bit confused. I've watched, let's see, I'm trying to think what I've watched. Code of a Killer, which I've told you about, the DNA thing. White House Farm. I want to watch The Thief, The Wife and the Canoe, or whatever way around it is. I watched, I don't know, I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what I watched, but I know I've watched them. I've watched Wuthering Heights, so I know that's different, it's not crime. But I've watched Wuthering Heights on iTV Player, 2 episodes, because that's what it was. And I actually enjoyed that. That was really good. I was still a bit, I wouldn't say I'm confused, but I was still a bit like, what? But, yeah, I'm trying to think what crime things I've watched, because, you know, I forget. It's easy done. I watched 10 Rillington Place, but I've already told you that, I'm pretty sure. I want to watch Dark Angel again, which is about Mary Ann Cotton, and there's a rhyme about that. Mary Ann Cotton, she's dead and she's rotten. She killed her husband with, I think, arsenic. I'm not quite sure. There is a killer which did things with arsenic or cyanide. I think with arsenic, because didn't they use arsenic for something in gardening back in the day? Talking 1800s. But yeah, there was a poisoner for that. I can't remember what the TV adaptation was for that. I watched the what was it called? It was about the Moors murderers, Myra Hindley and Ian Brady. Yeah, on the Moors or something. I can't remember, but I know it was about them, and it was on itvx, I think. And I watched that yesterday, and because on one point they played Little Drummer Boy. Now, that don't mean much to most people, I understand, but when they was torturing these children Now, they did it very tastefully, so it wasn't going to be trigger warning for anyone that was in the family or the family that were alive or anything. They do it very well. Little drummer boy. Now, when they tortured these children and hurt them and then killed them, you know, and all this stuff going on, they would play that in the background. And that was very triggering for me yesterday. Very triggering. I sat here in tears. Not good, because they actually recorded everything they did. And when the police was coming out of the room from listening to that, they was just distraught, and you can understand it. I bet in court there was too. I actually remember reading something about that. Awful. Awful. And they never found Keith Bennett. He's still not found. So I've watched that. Murder on the Moors or something it's called. Anyway, I will probably try and list everything in the description. I'm waffling on here. This is just a chat. So I'm currently watching Roxysaurus's house build, because she's building her own house. She's in her 20s and she's building her own house. Wow. How are you finding the cash for this? Quite a big YouTuber, so I'm assuming she's getting quite a payment. Well, fair play to her. So I'm currently got that pause on this TV. Oh, sometimes though, because there's a button on this remote and it's called Freeview something. It's there. Oh, and recruiting's working again, because whenever I press that, it used to come up with streaming service unavailable or whatever it came up with, or no space. I don't know. Anyway, it's working. It probably won't now. It'll probably be jinxed. Anyway, so I press this button and it brings up ITV player, UK TV player, STV player. Doesn't bring up Pluto, but I can get that on the Virgin box. Don't really watch that much anyway, if at all. To be honest, it's not really for me. I've not really found that much use. If anybody can recommend anything on Pluto, true crime dramas or whatever, just tell me. Anyway, it brings up all of those, and ITV player, Channel 4. Channel 5 doesn't work on it. I have to go to Virgin for that. It brings up ITV, BBC, Channel 4. Yeah, all of those. So I can just go into all of those. And yeah, so I'm watching bits and bobs here and there from that. But the problem is, I'll go on it, it'll play fine, like today. I finished Wuthering Heights, all of that. And then I'll come out of it and do something else, and watch something else, or whatever I'm doing. And then I'll press that button again, and it will tell me the internet service isn't available. We have got internet. It is working. But it's telling me it can't connect again. So I have to take the plug out of the TV, pull it back in, put the TV on, go into it again, and then it will come up with everything and not the bottom row where it's got all the players. So I have to turn the plug off again. It's annoying. It is irritating as hell. But there we go. But I'll get there in the end. This was what I meant to come on here to talk to you about, to be honest. It's about the ads on YouTube. They are irritating. Now, it used to be skippable ads, no matter what. Maybe watch one and then skippable. Now, I don't mind supporting my favourite YouTubers. I will do that and watch the ads, not a problem. But it's a bit much. It used to be skippable after 10 seconds or you watch the ad. And then it went, you watch one ad and then it's skippable on the second ad. And now we are up to sometimes 5 adverts in 30 seconds or more. Actually 40 seconds. This is getting stupid. So if you're watching my channel and you're getting this amount of ads, I'm really sorry. It's not my fault, obviously. I don't know why I'm apologising for. Just, please bear with them and, watch the content. I'd appreciate it very, very much. It is annoying. I don't get monetized. I just don't. I don't have the criteria at all. Am I complaining about it? Yes and no. So yeah, the ads getting ridiculous, but this isn't the point. I look at Trustpilot a lot for different company reviews. Just, when I need a review of a company, I'll have a look. And I looked at the YouTube one, and it's horrendous. A lot of people are really complaining about this excessive ads. They won't do anything about it because they want their bit of scratch. So another thing that makes me complain, but also makes me think a bit, is they are showing adult content ads on YouTube in the day before the watershed. Now, if you're not familiar with the watershed, it means that in the UK, adult content material, including adverts, etc., cannot be broadcast before 9 PM at night to protect the kids and stuff, Anyway, I don't know if you have anything similar there. Let me know if you do, in the US or anywhere in the world where you're watching from. And so on YouTube lately, before this 9 PM, Love Honey comes up. Love Honey is a adult material site, let me just say that. And somebody commented on the Trustpilot, put a review on, and said, Love Honey is come up on YouTube in the daytime. I found my son, because what they're doing as well is some of them are doing QR scans on their screen. So you get a free product from Love Honey or wherever it is. And anyway, so my son, I caught scanning the QR code with the phone. One, what's you doing with your phone? Although I understand you can't have eyes at the back of your head. And going for the free product. It's not really a free product he'll be wanting. But, she caught him doing it and she was complaining. And I had to think, well, yes, I understand where you're coming from. I really do. It's not something you want to see, or it's not something you want to be advertised during the day when your children are, around. That's understandable. I get that. But one, there is kids YouTube, and two, there is a parental lock on TV as well. Makes me wonder why you haven't actually thought about these two things. So yes, I understand the complaints over it. Maybe she was watching a video and it went to an ad, I don't know. I'm kind of in, let me know what you think about that. I'm in a two-way situation with that, because why are you letting your child watch content on YouTube which is not suitable for children? Because when you YouTube and you do all your widdly diddlies, and then you're going to upload and stuff, you can set it not for kids, which I do. and or you can leave it going so the kids can see it. Now, unless that YouTuber didn't set it not for kids, although I'm not sure, because I'm pretty sure some of the videos, some of the girls I watch doing makeup and stuff have set it not for kids, pretty much. I pretty much think Nikki Raven puts not for kids, and so it shouldn't really come up, and it is coming up, and it never used to. So it's something that YouTube is doing. Do YouTube actually not give a damn anymore? I don't think they've ever give a damn, to be honest. It's owned by Google, isn't it? YouTube. I wasn't meant to be on here for 27 minutes. So anyway, so I'm kind of in the two-way situation. Should you actually make sure it's a kids YouTube it's on, etc., or put the parental lock on, or whatever, or or have you just put a video on and muted it for a bit and it's gone on with an ad? Mind you, when you mute it, don't go up with an ad. It's only when you play back. You press play again and it'll go up with an ad. So, kind of, I don't know about that one, but it's not good though, is it? Adult content adverts in the daytime when the children are about. I mean, you want to protect your children. So, I'd protect someone else's child if they was in danger. Put it that way. Bit of a tough one, that. Anyway, I think I've said what I wanted to say anyway, and if you'll watch this to the end, thank you very much. Or I'll do a Donna. That's what I call it now. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you have. If you haven't already, the only way you're going to see new content from me is to subscribe. So, I'll never put any pressure on you for that. It's entirely your choice. But I do want to get up to 500 subbies, so let's make this happen. And I will see you again next time. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. Bye-bye.